to...
Inhumane Shooter bot. Said Inhumane Shooter is now live. Streaming the Elder Scrolls Online. Wednesday, Grathwood Adventuring with Idhoc Gilecal. Come have a look. Episode 234.
What do you want?
Please, listen to me for just a moment. It's very important.
They call this place the Middens because it's where all the refuse ends up. We clear them out now and again, but they always come back. Necessary evil, I'm told.
Okay, so let's okay, welcome. Hopefully we're doing some testing, so we'll see how this goes. And we'll see what happens. Are you certain Ambassador Terwine is inside?
Spoke with someone I trust. She's definitely here. We should get moving. We're not far
So
behind.
we're going in here and try to capture Ambassador Terwine and take her to justice. What's the plan if we find her?
Capture her, bring her in for questioning. Find proof she's behind this so Prince Naemin doesn't explode with outrage. Never thought I'd hunt a high elf ambassador.
What can we expect to find in the Middens?
Smugglers, skooma addicts, and
Hello,
a few
welcome to the
criminals.
stream.
They keep to themselves, but sometimes they band together to repel outsiders. Kind of like a
Hope you're
filtered
having a
version of
good
the menu.
evening. We are using new audio settings and things to try to make the stream a lot clearer for the viewers and more enjoyable. I found out that by watching my streams, I was a little muffled and I wasn't happy with it. So now we're just using the pure sound without anything being modified. How do you recommend we proceed?
Our goal is to find Ambassador Tarinway before she buys passage out of Grathwood. Staying in the shadows, avoiding unnecessary conflict. That's what I'd do. But there's a lot of ground to search. I'll follow your lead.
Oh, okay, goodbye. Going in. It's not too bad a place to visit. So we will see what happens. This is not a regular scheduled stream. We are just trying to work on a few things as we're streaming here. Matter of trying to make sure the stream is performing better. Okay, that one's an innocent. You have to watch. You do run into bad guys here too, so be aware. Whoops. Whoops, so I had a little screen there for a split second. You gotta be aware that we could run into some bad folks almost anywhere. So far, 3 good, decent people that we don't have to fight. Okay, we're getting close. And bad guys. One down. Okay, we made it through. And another bad person. We'll kill them before we find her real quick. And we'll go here.
Prince Naaman sends someone to the embassy.
Get out of them.
Leave before we're discovered.
Go off these people. A little tougher than he looked. So we got rid of him though.
On your feet. You're coming with me.
Okay, so he has Ambassador telling you.
Why? Where are you taking me?
You're going to jail. Do
To
not
King
pass
Camoran
go
Eridon,
straight to
where you'll
jail.
answer for crimes
Yes.
against the Dominion.
You'll have me killed and served for dinner.
Sometimes dinner's not a bad thing.
Only if
is
you're
it?
proven guilty. And if you are, none of us could stomach it.
D0YGUN. Said hello, smiley
Now
face.
get moving.
Hey, Toy Gun, what's up? How's everything sound today? Do I sound better than I
We're
did?
working with you. I'll take it from
We
here.
changed some
You should
audio
inform the
settings
king of the good
to try to
news.
make the voice clearer that I give you guys.
D0YGUN. Said yeah, you sound great.
Thank you. I didn't want to have any muffled. And we were a little muffled when I started looking at streams in the past, and I was like, wait a minute, I can change the audio and fix that. But tonight we are in Grathwood with Idhoc Gilecal. He is a huge orc, and the neat thing is he's a necromancer, so just like all necromancers, have to be very, very careful not to use skills when you shouldn't. And right now, we are going back to the king's quarters in the big tree to see if we can send the ambassador Kawe to jail. So how's Toy Gun today? Hope you're doing very well. And by the way, if you haven't visited our Discord, the link has been repaired down below so that you can get to the Discord, and at that point you can become a member of our Discord, which will let you chat with us in game and also chat with us in the voice channels.
D0YGUN. Said oh okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you have Discord, but that's usually what people are using. It used to be TeamSpeak, but now everything's pretty much under Discord. And we're trying to be more vocal to keep you guys entertained better. So it's just a learning experience. I would have thought I would have learned it. I've already been streaming. This will be working on my 3rd year. So in is it February or March? It'll be starting my 3rd year. So we're still working to become a Twitch partner. We are an affiliate. We've been an affiliate since the very first 30 days that we were streaming, and it's a long road for me. Don't know if that's a necessary thing that happens to everybody, but it has happened with us. So what have you been into, Toygun, today? Having work, school? Always like to find out what's going on with my friends.
You've returned.
There's
What have you learned of the
Ambassador.
Khajiit embassy?
Okay, King Aradine. Ambassador Tarwini conspired against the Dominion.
T0YGUN.
Oh, good.
Said nope,
Nothing
just
I
farming
enjoy
for
more
Medusa,
than talk
Inferno,
of
and some
conspiracy.
crimson stuff.
Did the ambassador have a manifesto?
T0YGUN. Said no work.
Oh, no.
No matter.
Cool.
I trust you resolved it.
That is hopefully not a bad thing. Hopefully you just had the day off, or you're not working currently. Okay, I captured Ambassador Tarwini.
Splendid. I'll allow you the honor of informing Prince Naemon. Why not tell him the duly selected High Elf ambassador was working against the very Dominion she pledged to support? I'll sit in my throne and try
We
not to
can do
gloat.
that. We might be able to help you a little bit. Alright, goodbye. Now, this guy, to me, is a shady character because he acted like he didn't know what was going on, and he was the one in charge. Prince Naemon?
I heard what you said to the king.
I don't know if you've
Ambassador
experienced anything
Tarinway,
with
a
him,
traitor,
but
my wife's killer,
he's
a
shady
loyal
to
servant,
me.
and I, Queen Irene's representative in Eldenroot, require to thank you for your efforts. Very well. I'll provide no reason to question my duty to the Dominion.
Okay. Toygun, can you hear the background music? Is it at a comfortable level, or let me know if it needs to go up or down. We can adjust that, because I'm using a whole new playlist, which is a little different when you do that. So you always have to watch and make sure it's not uncomfortable for you, the viewer. Okay. What happened to Ambassador... What will happen to Ambassador Tarwini?
We'll interrogate Ambassador Tarinway until we know the extent of her treason. Then she'll die, as all traitors must. But no matter. Your efficiency in resolving this matter was commendable, and the Dominion rewards its servants.
Well, thank you very much for complete the quest.
Ambassador Tarinway's betrayal could not have been more absolute. She knew the details of the
T0YGUN.
ratification ceremony,
Said what was
which
that?
puts Queen Irene at risk. It's
What
my
was what?
sister's
I was
own
asking
She
if
thought
the
to appease
background
the
music,
seminar
if
in
you
the
could
main by
hear it,
agreeing to this
and if it
foolish
sounds okay.
process.
I'm trying to make sure that we have a balance where the background music's down here and the game and everything's up here, so that it's distinguishable. It's a new playlist, so we're trying to get it all balanced. And when you guys give me feedback, it helps me a lot.
T0YGUN. Said yeah, it's alright, maybe could be a little softer.
Okay.
T0YGUN. Said but sounds pretty good.
We dropped it down a little bit more. That should be even more comfortable. And I appreciate your feedback. What do you mean, is what he
The
says.
ratification ceremony ends with the orrery, an ancient device beneath Eldenroot. It will divine Queen Irene's capacity to become Empress, or some such. But Ambassador Tarinway assisted in the preparations. I must assume she tried to sabotage the proceedings.
Will you cancel the ceremony?
Doing so would make Queen Irene look weak. No, we must proceed. You've proven your competence, so I'll ask you to speak with Melaras. He's an expert on the orrery and knows what must be done. Quite pleasant once you grow accustomed to the smell.
Once you grow accustomed to the smell. Now he's saying he stinks. Okay, I'll speak with Melaras.
The preparations for this ratification ceremony.
It's not a very
seem
nice thing to say about someone that's
But I'm up to
standing
the task.
right behind him. If you look, Maloress is right behind him, and he said that. And if the guy's not deaf, he surely would have heard it. Why can't Queen Iran delay the ceremony?
She asked how she could prove herself their rightful leader. The Sylvanar suggested the orrery nonsense, and the Main agreed. Of course, neither will be present to see it, yet my sister is held to her pledge. How unexpected.
Why aren't they here?
Vegeti political excuses are impossible to discern. I know the Main will not be present, and that's all I care to know. As for the Sylvanar, he died on Kanathi's roost. Thought he could negotiate with the filthy sea
Well,
elves.
I'd say that's a very good reason for him not to be here if he's dead. Will any of the Queen Iran's allies witness the ceremony?
In Camoran Eridan, it's beneath his city, so there's no turning him away. And myself, of course.
Oh, of course you're going to be there. Goodbye. Alright, so this is the little guy he said smells. We're going to talk to Maloress.
Please don't mind Prince Naaman. Ambassador Turinwe's betrayal is a shock to us all. But no matter, the
Alright.
orrery must work flawlessly for the Queen. That's what we will ensure.
What do you know of the orrery?
Enough to be of service. The orrery hasn't functioned as intended for ages. We planned to use some rather delicate magic to trick it into operation. But
Oh,
if Prince
magic
Naaman
again.
believes there was sabotage, we must look
Watch
to an
them.
alternative method.
Okay, what sort of alternative method?
Why, we'll look to the past. According to legend, the orrery required a skilled operator, an alien source of power, and a divine spark before it would function. Without all three, it won't do anything but spin. Quite pretty, but not very useful.
That's very true, you can't use it. Where can I find the alien source of power?
The heart of a numeral originally brought life to the orrery, according to the text. It long ago went missing, but a member
So,
of the
somebody
local
took the
Magus
heart of a
Guild named
numeral.
Laranalda theorizes it's in a local Ayleid ruin. She's currently at the Reliquary of Stars, seeking the heart of a numeral.
Oh, she is at the Reliquary of Stars. Okay, alright, I know what I need to find.
Wonderful! Have anything you find sent directly to the orrery. Once everything is in place, we
Okay.
can begin the ratification
We ended up with
ceremony.
lots of things to do there.
And do refrain from
So what do you
referring to
think?
the
Go
service
find
of
that?
as a missing element.
Heart of a numerous. Sounds like could be an interesting adventure. So let's go see what's going on. So we're out the door. Now typically some of the times I would do a Fighters Guild visit or a Mages Guild. There's a Fighters Guild there and Mages here. But right now I think that might be overloading what we're trying to do. And one thing we haven't done is we'll get back out of this area. I haven't checked my journal to see what kind of stuff I have to do. I know I have lots of quests in. That's not the right door. That one is. Lots of quests in this area to do, so that's not going to keep us from having anything to do for a while. And if you listen when you run through places, you hear people talking to you in the background all the time based upon what part of the quest you've already completed and the adventures. Like I said, this guy is a necromancer, and he is a 5160 character, but we are working on skills, which is the main thing I'm lacking on a lot of the characters that we've leveled to max level. And if you look here, we have 4 more quests to do here, and several places to visit, so we have 6 more places that we need to visit, it's telling us. So, the Reliquary of Stars should be, whoops, the journal's where I need to go. Reliquary of Stars, there we go, we got to recover the heart of a numeralist. So, if we look and see where that is.
Haven is free of pirates. Looks like
Put a
General
marker
Dara
there,
kicked them out.
so that we know where we're going.
We
And
there?
to try to get there quickly, we will look here at the way shrine and see where it is. Okay, so it's clear at the top there, so we'll travel. Instead of riding, we'll get a little quicker trip there. And we get some lethal poison. I usually sell it. It's not worth a whole lot. Okay, so we know we are heading this way. So as we go, we look for things that we can pick up, because the inhumane shooter way of questing is, if it's on the ground, you pick it up. If it moves, you kill it. Sometimes I'll say if it's on the ground laying, you pick it up. Okay. Trying to find a path down and on top of the tent and jump down. Sometimes there are critters like that one that we can kill. So this guy can function kind of as a tank, so he does have a taunt in his third bar position, which we can use if we need it. But one thing I always do is look at the sacks and stuff. So if you can see what we're picking up, a lot of times you have to use this stuff for food, and we all know that we have to have food. Especially if you're not buying it, you have to make your own. So there's somebody up there we get to talk to. There's the marker we were looking for. So we shall hear what this man or woman has.
So
Man,
much to report,
okay.
I don't know what
Couldn't tell he's in a dress.
Fellow seeker of knowledge. I can tell by the glint in your eye. The Reliquary of Stars is a marvelous find, is it not?
Okay, what is interesting about the ruin?
Why, it recently came alive, though perhaps awake is the more appropriate word. One of my fellow Mages Guild scholars leads the excavation if you care to learn more. Come to think of it, I haven't seen Lara Nalda or her assistants in quite some time.
Are you saying somebody's missing again? Should that concern you?
Suppose it's a bit troubling. Say, would you happen to be headed into the ruins? I have this report to finish, but if you could check on Lara Nalda, it'd set my mind at ease.
Well, I'll look for Lara Nalda.
I'd love to chat more, but I really must finish this report. My fellows in the Elden Root Mages Guild are chomping at the bit to learn more of our findings.
Okay, well, let me bother you for one question. Have you heard of something called the Heart of a Numeral?
Yes, of course. Every dabbler in proto-alien literature knows. Many believe it's a metaphorical contrivance, but Lara Nalda thinks it's located in the walls of this ruin. If she wants to end such a promising career, more
So,
funding
are
for the rest
you
of us.
a Elder Scrolls questing person and adventurer, Toy Gun? Or do you do different games other than this one, or do you put your time in other places? Always curious. I mean, it lets me know a little bit more about my friends. So I'm pretty sure you've already followed, and the name sounds very, very familiar.
D0YGUN. Said, yeah, I play Valorant, CSGO, and Apex Legends.
Cool. I did play Apex Legends for a while, but I was not very good at it. Like PUBG, I suck at PUBG, sorry my language, but I'm too old, I don't have quick enough reflexes. I also have Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the new one, and I haven't played it for a while because I get tired of getting beat up all the time. What do you mean, is what he's saying.
I'm sure she can explain her ridiculous
And that's
theories
one of the
better than
reasons
I.
D0YGUN. Said, yeah, I am a mod in JDub's stream. I was typing to you in chat yesterday.
Okay, that's cool. I was wondering who was typing to me. Yeah, the mods are very, very important to us. And to find a mod that's available when you're doing your streaming is the hard thing for most streamers. Right now I think I have one person every once in a while that shows up, but I really don't have a quote mod because I haven't found somebody that's going to be around a lot of the time, but you are pretty busy, it sounds like, with J-Dub. So, we'll tell this guy goodbye. But I understand the importance of a mod because a lot of times when you're in stream, you can't see what's going on in chat. Now, one thing you'll notice is I usually can get back to you pretty quickly, or you may even be hearing the chat bot that I got running. I've got a bot running that converts text to speech, and it puts it into the stream for me so I can hear. And I think I got it set now where you guys can hear it, which was a deliberate thing. I wanted people to be able to hear the chat bot. Am I right? You can hear that chat bot, Toy Gun? Let's see what we got up here.
T0YGUN said, do you have it set so there are keywords banned in the chat and in the voice?
Not yet. I haven't done that. I mean, my chat's pretty much open. Yeah, I mean, if somebody gets banned, I have to usually do it. Like if somebody coming in and advertising for you to get followers and viewers by doing the different things that you can do to generate them, I usually ban that person. And like I said, the one bot that was the one guy that is helping me mod, he was in stream, and there was some stuff going on in stream while I was gaming where we had a very obnoxious individual, and he banned them for me. That's why I ask him if he would be a mod for me, because I get wrapped up in the questing and in the adventure a lot of times.
If you're trying to sneak
I'm sure the person that you...
T0YGUN said, oh, okay, that might be dangerous to leave open. Look into banning some words just so you don't get in trouble because of their immaturity.
Okay, well, you can always leave me a message if you want. If you joined a Discord, give me some suggestions on what I need to do there and what type of words to ban. And basically, if you put it under tidbits for shooter, nobody will see it but me, and that way I can look into it and go from there. And like I said, I'm always trying to find another reliable mod for evenings, because we moved our stream to evenings now, and that's where we're going to be streaming at, except for probably on a Saturday or on a weekend or a holiday. I might do some day streams, but everything's going to be evening now because my medical appointments conflicted with days. The flying books sneak up on you.
Sometimes in pairs. They slam shut on your ear tips, then flutter off.
But you are very helpful, Toy Gun, and I really appreciate you talking with me.
I've been trying to settle things down, but it's slow going without my assistance.
Okay, where are your assistants?
Tedrini headed to explore the flesh gardens. Once the wards broke, I sent Behilir to fetch him. Neither returned.
They're lost again.
Mages Guild protocol says I should remain in place.
I bet we have to go find somebody.
T0YGUN said, no worries, glad I can help.
Thank you very much. Alright, for help. I really needed it right now on this, trying to get everything situated to keep the stream to where it grows. I'll find your assistance for you, Leonardo.
Do be careful out there. These books are harmless enough, but they aren't the only things flitting about in the dark.
What do you mean?
Everything was quiet when we arrived, but bones and other refuse littered the halls. With the wards broken, it wouldn't surprise me if more than books are moving about.
Why did the Mages Guild come to the Reliquary of Stars?
The secrets in the Reliquary of Stars were long ago uncovered, save one. Incredible amounts of magicka coursed through its walls, even when the ruins remained dormant. Until recently, this was thought to be a peculiarity of its construction.
What changed?
It all goes back to Enumeril, one of the greatest Ayleid architects of the First Era. He built the Great Seal of Bellerata and the Orrery at Eldenroot. Then recently, we uncovered proof that he constructed the archives in the Reliquary of Stars.
Okay, let's see. I also enjoy your input there, Toy Gun, because like I said, I'm trying to grow the stream. I'm back at streaming. Like, it's been a terrible long journey so far for me. It's with my wife being ill and things like that. I don't get to put a lot of time into the game as much as I did at first. So really, this summer passed, and until just recently, I haven't had time to stream, and now we're just getting back into it. So I feel like I'm starting all over. The only step I'm going to bypass is the fact I've already got my affiliate. Now I gotta work harder to get my partnership, so that, as you're aware, you can do things that benefit your community and your viewers once you get to that point. And I also want to be a member of the stream team for ESO, so that's one of the goals I've had ever since the first day I started streaming. Okay, let's get back to the comments here. So what's interesting about this?
Numeral put his heart into his work. Literally, if the stories have the right of it. It powered the orrery at Eldenroot until it was lost. That's the source of power here, you see? It's what we hope to recover. Think of the potential applications.
And along the same line, if you know of somebody other than yourself, if that would...
T0YGUN said, yeah, I heard the news. I am so sorry about that. I've been praying for you and your wife.
Well, thank you. It honestly is stressful. My daughter from Mississippi moved home. She's a nurse, and she took a job here now, and she's helping with taking care of my wife. My wife is up and moving around and mobile now, and just doesn't have its stamina she did have, and she has days where she just wants to stay in bed. So it's one of the natures of the beast. So we all are working on dealing with it. I know the stress for every member of the family that helps is tremendous at times. So as I was saying, if you know of someone else other than yourself that might be interested in helping by modding the stream in the evenings, let me know, because like I said, I'm looking for somebody that's going to be around that can help and give me suggestions to improve, because that's the big thing. I want to get the stream to where it's very entertaining for the viewers, and the information I give out is something that's useful for new and viewers that have been in the game for a while, and may even entice viewers to come and play the games, what we're trying to do. Because this is my favorite game, and I love the game. I've been in it since beta, and I don't plan on leaving it anytime soon. As long as I keep creating content, I'm going to stick around. Okay, back to this. I'm looking for the heart of a numeral.
Are you then? The Mages Guild petitioned the court of King
I know,
Kamor
I'm
and Eridan for
talking your
months
ear
before
off
allowed to
this
execute.
evening. I
And
hope
now
you don't
hope
mind.
to walk through and collect the heart of a numeral for yourself. Why would you possibly need it?
Queen Irene needs it for her ratification ceremony.
Oh, I suppose that's a good enough reason. We've scoured the ruins from top to bottom and haven't seen so much as a
Another
pin.
curious question for
But
you,
if
Toy
we do
Gun.
the Mages
T0YGUN
Guild would be more than
said,
happy
just
to
be
aid
yourself,
Queen
you're
Irene.
awesome, and I'll ask around and see if I can be open for your time slots.
Well, I appreciate you having that opinion of me, and I really am trying wholeheartedly to produce a entertaining stream now. Okay, so I always ask, where are you located at? And I try to get a familiarity with my viewers, so I have an idea. Okay, when this person comes on, okay, he's located here. I have friends that are in all sorts of
T0YGUN
places.
said, I am living in Miami right now.
Yeah, how's the
T0YGUN said, I am from Hawaii.
Okay, so how's the weather in Miami right now? Is it okay, or? I know that Hawaii weather would be nice, but I think you have to deal with hurricanes both places. My daughter from Mississippi, her house got hit back in, I believe, October, end of it, and she still hasn't got her insurance company to help her. It's kind of a pain for people to deal with. All right, we're going to say goodbye to her. Myself, that's one thing that is fortunate for me. I do my medical care through the VA, so I just go there, and it's usually pretty good. A while back I had to go to the regular hospital.
T0YGUN said, it's a little rainy in Miami RN.
Oh no. I'm sorry to hear training right now. But like I was saying, I had to go to the hospital because my phlebotomist, which is the person that does my blood at the VA for my blood disorders, she exposed a bunch of us to COVID. She tested positive, and they didn't get the test back until late afternoon, and there had been several of us in there. And I was under the weather about, let's say, 12 days afterwards, so the VA told me to go to the regular hospital, and they don't want to listen a lot of times. The VA says, okay, when you go there, you give them this phone number, have them call so that it can be authorized, and we'll take care of everything. Or you give the number to 4 people at the hospital in different situations, and they look at you like you're stupid and say, oh, don't worry about it, the VA will pay for it. Well, next morning, I was very concerned after I woke up because I didn't get out of there until 5 o'clock that morning. Anyway, I was there for 12 hours, and I was like, the competency of someone doing it, I gave them the number and they wrote it down supposedly. I wasn't comfortable. So I called the VA and no one had called and reported it. So I did that. Everything was good. And then all of a sudden I start getting all these bills rolling in from the hospital. And we have to send another call to the VA to get that resolved. So hopefully everything's good for me, but the wife has her Medicare, Medicaid, and that does do a good job of taking care of her. Okay, Yerkazia, I think that's her name. Yurikaza or something. I'll call her Yukazia. Okay, let's talk to her. Yeah, here it's nice today, Wigan. It's fairly nice. It was almost, I think it was in the 40s. Not too bad outside. Not raining. Supposed to be getting a cold spell coming. A polar vortex, they say, is going to be coming through this area. And it's going to dump snow and drop our temps. But haven't heard when. Hoping it bypasses my area. I'm looking for Terdani.
Oh, and it speaks. I just finished attention. Some of my finest between you and me.
These names are a killer for me. I don't know how many other people have trouble with them, but man, they're a bear. How do I get him out of your garden?
T0YGUN. Said COVID situation sounds scary. That's very careless of them to expose you guys to that.
Oh yeah. Well, when I went to the hospital, I had to have a COVID test done. And because I've got heart arrhythmia, I had to go through EKGs, 3 of them. I had to go through it wasn't an ultrasound, it was a CT scan with contrast of my heart because the enzymes weren't really wanted them, and that happens. So it was a real pain, and I'll tell you what, I don't wish anyone to have that COVID test because it was horrible. I mean, my experience was, anyway, it made me gag, made me cough, made me choke, and I was like, that was not a fun experience. But my daughter, the nurse that lives here now, said at one time when she was working at one position, she had to have the COVID test twice a week. And you talk about, wow, I wouldn't want to go through it. Okay, let's go back through this and get started here again. While you are enjoying what we're doing here, I hope. Who are you?
The caretaker. I preserve everything against the ravages of time. Scrolls and books are easy. But the aliens themselves, they resisted at first, but they saw things my way in time. Have a look around you.
These statues are aliens?
They used to be. Turning a body to stone is easy. The trick is keeping the mind intact.
This is Rowdy Roxy Rowdy, and she is a Magicka Nightblade in my game here. I have several pets that are in the stream. I'll put her down. I'm grabbing my buddy here that always hides. This is my buddy. Oh. He is Sir Winston Churchill in my game. And he just turned 13 years old last month. I've had him ever since he was a puppy. He's my best friend. And the last one, Isabella. Where'd you go? Izzy. Come here, Izzy.
T0YGUN.
Izzy.
Said, "Aw, so cute."
I got one more. Come here, Izzy. Izzy, snack. Come here, Izzy. Izzy, want a snack? She's hiding.
T0YGUN.
Sorry.
Said, "I remember you had a character named after your doggos."
Oh yeah, I have characters named after every one of the doggies. And Isabella Ludlow's Stargazer is Isabella Ludlow, which is the female Yorkie. And once you subscribe to the channel, your emotes you get are the 3 doggies. I built them into my emotes. Now the other thing that I hope everything looks great, because I don't have anybody that works on my artwork and things like that. All the stuff that's here, I sit and do on my own. Basically, being a retired IT person and working in a publishing company and stuff, I did get exposed to a lot of the stuff. Here she is. This is Izzy, Isabella Lofrova. She's the littlest one. She's a Yorkie. I have 2 Yorkies and a Shih Tzu. Okay. Now, I hate to say this.
T0YGUN. Said, "Aw." T0YGUN. Said, "She's so cute."
Oh yeah, she's been through a lot for a puppy dog. She's had 3 bladder stone surgeries to have stones removed. Roxy's had 1, but it's one of the things that has to do with the water here in the coolest town in Ohio, Coolville, Ohio. Our water has a lot of calcium in it, and it kind of messes with doggies, certain breeds. Okay, so now I'm going to ask a big favor. These guys are all running around here looking at me like crazy. They want to go out to go to the bathroom. So if you'll give me a few minutes to take a break, I will be back, and they'll be happy because they get to go out and go to the potty. So give me a few minutes, listen to the music. I hope it's going to be loud enough.
T0YGUN. Said, "Okay, CYA in a little."
Alrighty, so we're going to give you a be right back screen. I just made the transition last weekend, so it's something I learned how to do. And we're going to turn the mic down. You guys have a good time here while I'm gone. The chat is still open and shows up. So anything in chat will show up. And anybody comes in Toy Gun, tell them I'll be right back. Alrighty, we're heading back. Let's, I don't know, does that music sound good still there, Toy Gun? Can you tell me if you're still able to hear it good? I mean, I don't know if the sound in the game covers it up. That's the thing that we're trying to do. I know I can get it louder than it. I just don't want, when you're not doing anything.
T0YGUN said they clash a little.
Okay.
T0YGUN said but not too much.
Okay, so it's not where it's uncomfortable, it's still good enough you can hear the music. Because I do, like right now when I'm listening, I can barely hear the music. So I guess that could be why sometimes. There, I bumped it just a little. That should be better. Yeah, because the ambient noise in the game sometimes could clash with it. Okay, you look like a ghost is what we got to tell her. So we're going to head on. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good evening. We are very glad to have you. Come on in, have a seat by the fire, and grab a mug of mead, and we are going back to the stream. So, as I said, come on in, grab a seat by the fire, and grab a cup of mead, and enjoy the world of Elder Scrolls. Alright, let's see. We're going to tell her goodbye. Now, for me, I've done this quest 16 times, so I know where I have to go. And I don't believe it's cheating because it's from experience. What I'm looking for, the soul is not in that one. The soul is not in this one. The soul is in the one back here.
T0YGUN said, have you ever heard the Brothers of Tamriel podcast?
No, I haven't, my friend. Where does that come from? Enlighten my old butt to where it comes from. Okay, so
T0YGUN said that's another friend I am a mod for. He has a podcast with his brother. He's also a fellow ESO streamer. I feel like you guys would get along very well.
Awesome. PM me some info and I will check it out. How's that sound? I think you can PM in Discord. Am I correct? I've been wrong before. There's so many features in some of these things. I haven't learned.
T0YGUN said, yeah, maybe you could be on his podcast sometime or something would be cool.
Awesome. It'd be nice to do something like that. That's like one of the things I'm really trying to work toward, and it involves all of you, the viewers, is to do viewer questing and viewer adventuring.
T0YGUN said they just talk about lore and all things ESO.
Awesome. Sounds great. But like I was saying, I mean, I hope you understand, I am working toward growing the community enough that people will come and say, okay, you can sign up and we'll do bosses tonight. And that means we'll just go off and hunt bosses in every area, decide where we want to start, and kill off bosses. Because, quite honestly, I have every character that has not done the bosses and hasn't done all the dolmens. So bosses and dolmens are fun for me to adventure and kill. Yes, I can do them myself, but trying to level questing levels for all the characters so we get skill points, I really don't have time to go kill bosses because I just want to get the skill points to get my characters where we can have multiple builds on each character. And by the way, talking about builds, in our Discord channel down below you can join it, and we have our builds listed so that hopefully they will be useful to anyone interested in character builds. Okay, Yakazai turned you into a statue. I don't know who I lost.
T0YGUN said sounds like fun.
Oh, it's basically been a goal of mine ever since I started streaming back 2 years ago in February. because I gamed with a lot of people that were in guilds back when I was doing that, and it was a fun experience to go out and do certain things on Saturdays or certain things on Thursdays and Wednesdays and stuff as a group. And that's kind of what really set the fire in my heart of the game to do that.
D0YGUN said if you were on the podcast, might be a good way to network your Twitch out there and potentially get people in here that haven't stumbled across your Twitch yet.
Okay. Yeah, the big thing right now is trying to get the viewership back up, because when I quit last summer and really didn't stream and just started again in the end of November, first part of December, actually doing serious streaming, it takes a long time to build your viewership back up. I mean, that's the one thing. People have to find you, have to come in to stream, and have to visit with you for a while before they're comfortable and make a commitment that, hey, I want to come over and watch this stream on a regular basis. So, okay. She's at your camp. She sent me to find you. He was asking where Law and Auto is. So we're going to find that. And he's no longer stoned.
That's good. Then it hasn't been too long. I really should head back, get my bearings.
But like I was saying to you, anything you can do to help me is greatly appreciated. Anything any viewer can give me as feedback is one of the things that's a great help, because criticism, either positive, negative, or creative, is something that helps you grow. And I know in real life sometimes I'm not too good about taking criticism. I get a little ticked off, but this is something totally different. Okay, Bellar is still missing.
Wasn't he back at the camp? I suppose Larinaldo would know where he's off to. Always getting lost, that one.
Alrighty, goodbye. So, now we have to go find Bellar. And I guess this is the other side. I am, hopefully it's not considered cheating. I am using previous experience with the quest to help me do these quests in this area. And the good thing is I have just did so many of these.
Said I am gonna get some dinner, BRB.
Alright, my friends, you have a good dinner, and we will see you when you get back in. Enjoy dinner. Okay, so now we're looking for Bellar. Bellar is lost here somewhere. We're going to run around in here and try to find where he is and kill off the boogie-boos that could appear.
Spread out!
Search. Oh, I have to go a long ways to get to the area we're after. Let's switch to another fun weapon. Re-rolled a lot of these characters' skill lines, so currently leveling to get the skills back to max again is always time consumption, but as long as we can be productive in getting rid of the foes, we're okay with that. Hope the game didn't get too loud there, because sometimes it does tend to get a little loud in certain areas. And I do apologize if it does. So hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying your evening. Welcome to the Realm of Inhumane Shooter. Come on in, grab yourself a mug of mead, and have a seat by the fire. Let your mind drift off into the flames and enjoy the world of Elder Scrolls, where the real world has no meaning nor daily troubles. Yes, it's nice and quiet here. All we have to do is kill things. And just remember, shoot first, shoot straight, and shoot often, but most of all, don't miss. That is the inhumane shooter motto, excuse me.
You aren't an illusion, are you?
Curiosity, if you're all ever wondering why the logo and everything with the deer and the bow hunter stuff, used to be a very avid bow hunter. I have my personal record of 52 deer with a bow, and the best I ever did in one season was I harvested 3 within a 24-hour period, which in the state of Ohio is legal as long as they're checked. So basically, it was kind of interesting. So, no, Laura Naldo sent me to find you.
Thank the stars. You have to get me out of here. It seems I set off an ancient trap, but I think I've determined how those strange lights channel their energy, and how to turn it against them.
Okay. How do you expect to do that?
Once trapped, strange creatures covered in eyes and tentacles descending from above. They reinforce the sconces with foul magic from their largest eyes. Those eyes are key. Extract one, use it to refocus the lights. Should break the binding.
Okay, we should be able to do that. So, what sort of creatures are they?
Daedra, I expect. The horrors of Oblivion are my specialty.
Oh no.
You'll know those floating beasts if you see them. They have many tentacles and seem quite nimble, like netches but covered in eyeballs.
Okay, goodbye. So, trying to think of what it could be that we're going to have to fight. And these people first. Anybody have any clue of what the critter is that we get to fight? I'm trying to remember. And we're not really sure. But he's dead already, so... That might be an easy way around this one. Okay, so... we should be able to unlock his... There we go. No, without the Watcher's eyes, you can't. So, we have to kill the Watcher. Wow, that hurt. Let's get some help out here. Get this guy on my face. Oh, got me again. Let's behind him. That'll work. So he turns around. Whoops, he spun. That hurt. He got me. You can't get behind him if you won't. Oh, that should have killed him. There we go. Now, we've acquired the Watcher's Eye, which is what we have to do to get this guy out of his area he's stuck in. So we use the Watcher Eye. Once. 2. 3, and one more should get him free. Alright, now he's free. We'll talk to him real quick.
My arms. They were going to fall off. I'm glad the eyeball was worth it. It's so good when a theory works in practice, you know?
You weren't certain that it would actually work.
Oh, certain it was a good theory. All part of the scholarly process, my friend. But never mind that. I should thank you for your timely rescue. I'll head back to our camp. I cannot wait to tell Larinaldo what happened here.
Okay. Goodbye. Alright, so we're done with him. Kind of. My friend kind of left me there, didn't he? Yeah. I'm getting back in. Eratonini, what happened to him? Eratonini took off. We'll have to bring him back in here. Alright. As I said, Eratonini is the guy here that I keep in the background so I know what's going on in the stream, because that seems to be a fairly good tool to help me. Okay. Oops. I lost my game. Whoa, what happened to my game? I don't even see it. I must have had a error. Did you see that, anybody? Let's try it again. No, we're not doing that. We're here. My game must have errored. I had a crash. Didn't even get an error for you, so that time. We'll try it again. Kind of a different thing there. Messed me up. Okay. Get back in. Sorry about that. It kind of dumped me. I'm glad to see you guys still. And we apologize again for the wonderful game kicking my butt out. Okay, so. And you see old Arrow to the Knee came back, so that's who we were looking for. Okay, so how's everybody this evening? Hope everybody's enjoying the stream. And once again, we do have a Discord channel. You're very welcome to become a member of it. That way you can come off and quest and do different things with us. I am going to do a real quick visit to my Discord channel because I normally am in the Discord in the realm. And that's what I was doing right now, is getting myself back to the realm. So, I usually reside in the realm, so new people can come off and talk with us if they want to, and basically voice chat. I apologize, I didn't do that tonight. Okay, so now we're back in game here, getting Zolog Brokill, and he is a huge orc, a necromancer. He uses a shield and sword, and also a two-handed sword for weapons, heavy armor. So hopefully we will keep working on his skill line. He is a 5160 character, but doesn't have enough skill points to get me to the skills I want to be using. So that's the big factor that happens a lot of times. The meta changes, so therefore we have to change our characters. And in turn, that sometimes is very time consuming. Alright, that person just killed them. So we're on our way to see this little lady here. Talk to her.
You hold my lock of hair, yet you are not him. Why follow the words of another? Do you bring me a message from him?
I'm sorry.
Is he delayed?
No, your lover is dead.
Oh no. I hoped we would join together in one last embrace before triggering our death with my voice. But I whispered his name aloud as I waited.
I apologize, young lady. I'm very, very sorry.
I should go now.
Sometimes things are not what we want them to be. Okay, let's complete this quest. And with that being completed, we need to work our way back out of this area. Oh, we get to kill a watcher. See if we can do this without having too many difficulty. our health is staying up there pretty good, so we'll just continue beating on it. Now, the way I've built this guy is he will work as a tank, and that's basically the whole premise of my build on him, to make him into a tank so that we can use him in undaunted pledges, which is one of the things that we do enjoy doing. But I hate to say it, because we've been doing all the quests, trying to get characters leveled up, I've been missing out on all my undaunted pledges. But we'll get back to those shortly. Let's see how much damage did we do. One down. Let's go back to two-handed. You're missing. There. Okay. I missed that person too many times. Alright, we're going to go back around the corner. Work our way back to the bottom and hopefully get through this mess. That's what we're trying for. Looking for the bod people as we go. Uh-oh. They didn't come out and get me. Made it past them, but not gonna get past this one. Yeah, that worked out pretty good. Clobber time. Okay, so we have to open this door. And I do apologize if my speech gets messed up a little bit at times because I'm nursing a couple of teeth that were pulled. The one is really took its toll on me for some reason. It's probably because they had to surgically remove it.
Ah, good. Everyone back in one place. I was beginning to worry.
Fear not, young lady. I have rescued your assistants.
And not a moment too soon. I managed to subdue one of the tomes. It's proven most enlightening.
Complete the quest.
The Reliquary of Stars was created to preserve knowledge. This we already knew. But the book speaks of a deeper level, closed off from the rest of the ruin. I suspected the heart of Enuma was hidden somewhere in the ruin, and now I know where.
Okay, thank you. Where is it?
If this description is accurate, the entrance lies somewhere in the Hall of Might. But there's something else.
Okay.
Would you come with me?
Alright. We'll get this quest done, then we will take a break and eat some food.
Thank you. Tedrini has behaved quite erratically since his return.
Then from there we shall head back into Gainland. Tedrini has not been himself. So we think Tedrini has an issue, I guess. Okay.
This should be far enough.
Well, tell me what's going on, dear. Let's talk about it.
When you went searching for my assistants, did you see anyone else? Anyone intelligent, I mean. Spectres don't count.
There was a Daedra named Nicosia in the Flesh Garden.
Damn. That's what I was afraid of. The book mentions her specifically, some sort of caretaker. Her specialty was... well, there's no easy way around it. She controlled the minds of others. It seems even the aliens feared
Sorry
her.
about the cough. Do you think she's controlling your assistant?
Maybe. Tedrini hasn't been the same since he returned. He's normally so enthusiastic about his studies, but he's withdrawn into himself. It's downright unsettling watching him suffer like this.
What do you want to do about it?
I'd like to run some simple tests for signs of Daedric influence. While I do so, would you bring Behilir with you to search the Hall of Might?
Okay.
Wonderful. If this
Goodbye.
turns...
Okay.
I heard my name.
We're going to take
What do
him
you
with
need?
us to the Hall of Might and do some
Behilir,
searching.
our friend needs your help in the Hall of Might.
A Hall of Might? So you think we found it? Oh, exhilarating. Lead away, my friend.
Let's take this guy with us and head for the Hall of Might. See if he can keep up. This is the entrance to the Holomite. Okay, now we're going to be going clear north, so we'll just work our way and look for the bad things that we need to kill as we go. This character is wearing ebon armor, which increases his healing and health, which is one of the reasons I say he is capable to be a tank, even though if we look at his points, they are in stamina, I'm pretty sure. So, his stamina regen is better than average. Down. Let's see who's next. Okay, here in the Hall of Might.
This looks promising.
Books.
Let's start searching.
And more books.
Must be around here somewhere.
Now, typically, normally we would search all these books. Because I'm streaming, I'm not going to go through all that because I don't want you guys to have to sit here being bored while we search
Over
books.
here. There's a draft coming from this bookcase.
I guarantee you we won't get it the first time.
You've done it!
I did get it the first time. Ah, okay.
The heart of a numeral.
The heart of a numeral. Now, this is how we
never
see.
thought I'd hold it.
This little booger is possessed. Look at the Daedra.
Well, puppet hands count as my hands.
Okay, now we're gonna have to
It's exquisite.
follow him.
And I have you to thank. And now, I really must take this Bay-Hellier puppet for a stroll. Let's see
Follow.
how fast it
See
can
if we can. Whoops, that hurt. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see. Can we get some food? Yes, we have food now. That'll work. Watch that little devil run. Chase him. Chase. Run, you little durger. Run, you little durger. Run. I'm after you. I will chase you down. Oh,
I don't have time.
First time that he's not getting away right.
Too easy.
Baelia, what are you doing?
There he goes. Chase him. Okay.
What happened?
Yeah,
Why
because
did
Zia
Baelia
controls
sound
him.
so
She
strange?
has the heart of a numeral.
Baelia suggested Tadrini was under
Where
her
did
control.
she went?
Through the door.
Goodbye. We already saw her go through the door, so that was kind of a monotonous question to ask. We should have just went through there to kill her. Okay, so. As we go down. There she is.
And with one final shift. Yes, it's working. I can feel it.
Oh no. Alright, now we need to grab the heart. Okay, we have it. Alright, now that little rip went down this way somewhere, so we're going to go find her. And we have to defeat her, which
Where is that ugly thing?
don't think
It
will be too
should
bad.
be here.
You got armor on? I wasted it. Okay, she's dead once.
What's happening?
You're dead. One time down. Let's see. Where do we want to go? Let's go here. Use the heart on that one. Okay. And as you see, it takes her health down each time we kill her. And 2 times.
You think me defeat you so easy?
Let's go do this one this time. Gonna use the heart. And there we go. One more time should do it. There we go.
No, not again.
Yes. And use the heart. That should take care of her. Okay, what do we get? Oh, we got a Fighter's Guild. 5 Fighter's Guild points. That's good. So, key thing, always remember, Fighter's Guild levels by killing Daedra. If you want to kill bunches of Daedra, go to Cold Harbor. There's Daedra. That is the only thing that is in that area that you can kill. So, it's a smart move. Remember, Cold Harbor, kill your Daedra. Alright, we're going back up. Okay, so wait and see when we get outside what we get from the person over here. Let's go talk to Leonardo. Leonardo.
Wonderful. When all the flying books fell, I knew it had left the ruins. I'll return it to the Elden Root Mages Guild, per our agreement with the king. We won't need to worry about Daedra finding it there.
King Kimura Eridon needs it brought directly to the orrery.
Very well. So they're really going through with it, are they?
Oh yes, they are.
I'd pay my weight in gold to see the orrery working. I'll personally ensure it reaches there without further trouble, don't you fear.
Well, thank you. What will you do now?
After I return it to the orrery?
It's a skill point, yes.
Perhaps I can research its properties once the ceremony is complete. If the Queen allows, of course. I'm not one to stand in the way of royalty.
Okay. So, we can complete this quest now. Look at our skill points. Here is where we're going. We have 6 skill points, so we'll look as our things are here and see what we need to level. Let's say we need to. First thing I want to do, and this is going to seem kind of strange probably, we're going to jump out of the game. We're going over here. That is how I lose my settings for the game. I see. Okay, we're going to go to Google Chrome. The reason I want to do that is so you guys can see what we're doing here. We are looking for the build editor. So it's going to be here. All of my builds are stored online as well as on Discord for you guys to see. So right now Zolog Brokills, who we're on, and we want to edit his build, which means we're going into edit mode so we can get to other pages that normally we may not be able to get to. Like I can go in and see what's working and what's not working. Okay, now this is his build. He's supposed to be 4 momentum, ballstream, bad bone, and basically we're looking. This skill we don't have yet because we haven't opened up the Sigil line, so that's how we're going to get that. We have to go through the Sigil line to get it. Okay, so that looks where we're supposed to be, and I just wanted to show you that. So let's close that and go back to the game now. Now, like I said, this isn't a normal stream, but I will be taking a break here at this point and leave you guys to listen to the music because we're going to go have some dinner, and then we'll be back after dinner. So come back, and let's say around 8:30 I should be back. Hopefully 8:30, 8:35 we should be back in channel. But we're going to just take and give you a be right back screen, which will come up, and that way you can see that's where we're at. And we will take a break from the game for right now, so that we don't just leave everything sitting there. And I'm going to give you guys a message, and like I said, we'll be back shortly. Okay, that should be dinner break. Be back by now. That is not good. Okay, so we'll put it in chat.
Inhumane Shooter said dinner break, be back by 8:30 p.m.
Okay, so we'll be back. You guys enjoy the music. Turn the mic off. Okay, I hope you guys were able to enjoy the music while I was gone. We're getting back into the game now. I'm gonna fire it up. Waiting. Okay, let's do. When I shell out, sometimes it messes up my opticals on my mouse. And while we're waiting on it to load, let's make sure we have the right program loaded. Okay, that one's right. And yes, oh, okay. So, we just recently, well, this week in fact, got our new Razer Trinity mouse and our Razer keyboard. So now we're running a full Razer setup, which I think I enjoy and like a lot. So I appreciate for the time I was gone, but thank you guys for the dinner break. We are back and let's get right back into game. Okay, so we're going to be with the same character, Zolog Brokill. And we shall be there going. Okay, Josh, I missed you. I'm very, very sorry, my friend. Hopefully you'll come back. I had to go eat. That's why I left a chat message. Diet tea. Okay. Waiting on it to load up, and we just finished that quest. So, looking at the map, we still need to go up here and do a couple quests.
GM Deacon said,
"Hey,
laughing face."
Well, how's GM Deacon? Hope you're having a good evening this evening, my friend.
Inhumane Shooter Bot said, GM Deacon just hosted the stream for 3 viewers. PogChamp.
Thank you very much for the host, GM Deacon. You're totally awesome. Anybody that is in channel, check out GM Deacon sometime there on stream. He is another streamer.
GM Deacon said, good my fine sir, how are you, laughing face?
I'm doing great. We just took a dinner break, come back, and now we're ready to go again, if you know what I mean, my friend. So, just recently made a lot of modifications to the channel to try to, well, too many twos there. We want to be a lot more entertaining for the viewers and have a better stream look and presence. So there's been a lot of changes lately. I mean, even our Discord's changed. So we do have a Discord channel, as I was saying. It is down below. Basically, you click on it, accept the 3 little rules we have for the stream, and then you can
GM Deacon
do all sorts of things.
Said, well, that is awesome to hear, laughing face, and OFC riring to go, laughing face, and just be yourself, my man, laughing face. You seem awesome to me.
Well, thank you. I'm glad that you think our stream is awesome. Basically, we've been doing Twitch. It'll be 3 years starting the 3rd year in February, toward the end, right before March. And we were doing really well. I mean, when we first started, and then had to take time off because of my wife being ill. And now we're starting all over again, it seems like, if you know what I mean. Let's go to the orrery and watch the queen get created. So, I mean, that is one thing that, to me, is one of the hardest things, is if you have to take a break for real life things, sometimes the getting back into the swing is been a difficult thing for me.
GM Deacon said, at the end of the day, family is always first, and I will always be here for support. I am the same. I took some time off for a while.
I understand, and we can't get in there yet, so we must go back here and talk to... Wait a minute. Well, who do I have to talk to? I must... Oh.
Inhumane Shooter Bot.
Hey,
said
Inhumane
thank
Shooter
you
Bot.
for following GM Deacon Smiley Face.
Thank you for the follow, GM Deacon. You are awesome. Just remember, shoot first, shoot straight, and shoot often. But most of all, don't miss the Inhumane Shooter motto, and we try to play by it. And you are very much appreciated for the follow. Hope you have a good experience in our channel, and hope we are always entertaining for our viewers. Okay, we are going to go find the person that we need to talk to. Not sure where
Inhumane
this
Shooter Bot said thank you for following R2 Dieter Smiley Face. GM Deacon.
Thank you for the
said
follow,
not a
my
problem,
friend.
laughing face. And of course, my friend, funnily enough, I am training to be a part of the Armed British Response Unit, haha. GM Deacon
understand.
said so it's fitting, laughing face XD.
Understand. We spent 4 years in the United States military in nuclear weapons, which a lot of people back in the 80s didn't think we had those types of things. Yes, we did. We had subs and we had nuclear missiles in the
R2
army.
Dieter said.
Awesome. R2 Dieter, how are you this evening? We're glad to have you in stream with us. Hope you enjoy your stay with us. Come on in, have a seat by the fire, grab yourself a cup of mead, or a mug of mead, and enjoy the world of Elder Scrolls, where the real world has no meaning or worries while you're in the game. Alright, this is who we have to talk to. We didn't have the Heart of a Numeral, so now we do. Okay, let's chat.
You have done what has not been done in centuries. All the parts of the orrery have been placed within the chamber, and Darreneth awaits us below. I must admit,
Any
I'm
suggestions
a little excited.
are well
I've never
appreciated
seen
to
orrery operational.
help us improve. You guys, this is your stream, and that's what I've been saying ever since the very first day. I do this to help new players, existing players, returning players, anybody I can help in the game, because I want everybody to enjoy the game as much as I have over the last almost 7 years. I've been since beta in this game, and it's been a real joy for me, and a release from everyday stress to game. So, let's see, what else remains to you, my friend?
Not much. You've done
GM Deacon
extraordinary work.
said, well,
Just
Mr.
in
Inhumane
time
Shooter,
before
have a
our friends
fantastic
arrive.
stream. I wish you the best bedtime for me.
Well, you have a good day today, a better day tomorrow, and God bless, and we'll see you next time you can visit our stream. Bye-bye. Good night, my friend. Let's complete this quest.
Imagine the chance to see the orrery operate. Conservator Darreneth is preparing Queen Irene as we speak.
People like that make it worthwhile to do this, and you all are part of my friends, and basically I enjoy every minute I spend here with you guys. So anything I can do to make your visit more enjoyable, let me know, and we'll see what we can do to take care of those needs. Okay, let's see. Well, what's next?
We should really head in there and get started. The ratification ceremony isn't going to perform itself after all. And from what I understand, Conservator Darreneth wanted to speak with you personally.
So we're going to go off and get ready to try to get this event of ratification taken care of. I'll meet you in the conservatory, Darreneth, at the orrery. Okay. So we're off to the orrery. Let's excuse ourselves from the presence of the king and head that way. The main reason we use chat to speech is because I don't have a current in-stream mod that's here all of the time. I have a couple of guys that were helping during the day, and to keep track of things going on, it's very important to have someone help you and watch the stream and things going on, so that you can maintain a very good presence for the viewer. And that's my goal, is to always have that kind of presence for you guys. We also do things in the stream that's a little different. Like I said, my grandson is the one that got me to do this. He was a Twitch streamer, and basically Call of Duty, PUBG, Fortnite, things like that. Young man that's very, very talented with gaming and with baseball and stuff, but he is not streaming currently. He doesn't have access to the internet where he just moved, so we're gonna miss him. But he told me one day, he said, "Grandpa, you love this game, you enjoy playing it, you have a lot of information you've collected over the past few years. Why don't you stream?" Well, first trying to stream was an experience. It's a major learning experience where I had a very, very bad looking stream. I didn't have the system set to where that I could give the best quality of stream, and learning to design things was another bear that I had to go through. So software changes really seemed to take their toll on me there for a while, until I got used to different things.
I'm an ordinary vice reeve, an assistant to
And by doing it just for fun and enjoyment, it really wasn't something where there was a kiddie to pull from to feed the stream, if you know what I mean.
I'll
So
make sure
we
everyone
learn.
clears out. As
We're still
requested.
learning every
You
day.
don't need to be here, Your Highness.
A wise person once told me, when you quit learning, you are basically dead. So we never want to stop learning. We always try to learn.
Strange to see you after South Point. Not bad, just strange. But no matter. I can hardly believe we're about to breathe some life into this old girl.
Darius.
And before you ask, yes, I'm speaking of the orrery.
Are you ready to begin?
Almost. You recovered the pieces needed for the orrery's activation, so it's only fair you're here to put them in place. So, I should be the one to ask. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Good. The first thing you'll need is to take up Rachin's mantle. A god's hands move the orrery, goes the translation. But that's a load of force lock. You simply need to be in 3 places at once. Rachin's mantle should allow for that.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Is it safe? Regine's mantle drove General Andari mad.
Oh, you'll be all right. That overly earnest fella from the Mages Guild. Braylor, was it? He assured me you'd be safe if you wore it for no longer than 90 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Or was it 9? No matter. The ceremony will take 5 minutes. Maybe 6.
Alright, give me Regine's mantle.
Approach the pillars beyond the orrery.
Okay. We're just gonna go start then. Alrighty, so we must first hit this one. And my spirit will hang around. Then visit this one. We get divided one more time. Now we shall run over here and talk to Daria.
Nearly there, Your Majesties, Your Highness.
Okay.
That's it. It's working. It's actually working.
Really? Well, what's next?
Here, take hold of the heart of a numeral. Place it in the pillar next to our royal observers. That should do it.
Do what exactly?
Awaken the orrery, whatever that truly means. But have no fear. This contrivance allows me to manipulate its energies.
Okay.
This means I can keep Queen Irene safe when she steps inside. Now go. Place the heart of a numeral. Let's see what all the fuss is about.
Okay, so we are going to say goodbye and run over here and place the heart of a numeral in the pillar of weeping. Holy crap, look at that. Wow, that's pretty cool. see what happens now. What's Prince
Now
Damon
the
doing?
Iliad death trap will tell us if we have an emperor in our midst. Truly a momentous day.
So,
Naaman, now is not the time.
Irene, there's always time to protect you from yourself.
and I do promise, as soon as I get a chance, folks, I will add you to my friends list so that you are friends in Twitch. Then, based upon that, those of you that go to the Discord and follow in Discord, you will have access to our builds and things like that that we have to make the game enjoyable for you guys. Uh-oh, that was not nice, was it? Let's open it up a little bit. I don't like him at all. He's just whooping on my butt. He's going to fall down here pretty soon. Let's get his shield up. There we go. On him again. There. On him one more time. Come on, talk to you. Come down here. Follow me. Come on. Get down here, fat boy. I'll leave you down here when we get done with you. You're about done. And he is down.
What were you thinking?
I don't think he was thinking at all when he did that. That was kind of not too good. Okay, so. And Queen Oren.
Why?
I had little choice, Your Majesty.
What? No, why would Naaman do this? I made him a part of what we were building. Tried to show him this is about more than just our people. I would have all of Tamriel be our people.
So, what did the Ori do to him?
What the legend says. It revealed the person within. As it will do to me.
What do you mean?
Do you think I have a choice in this? I will enter the Orrery, as I swore to the people of the Aldmeri Dominion. I must learn whether I'm fit to lead them. And if I'm not...
Yes, Your Majesty?
If I'm changed, as my brother was, I can't become a danger to the people I've sworn to lead. Do you understand me?
I understand. I am to eliminate you, Your Majesty. Okay. So, she is going to make her trip in, and if she gets transformed into a bod thing, we are to eliminate her. Okay, looks like we have a queen.
I'm myself, aren't I?
It appears you are, Your Majesty. What did you see in the Orrery?
A dominion of peace. The fair and just rule of Tamriel, beneath an Aldmeri banner. A future I hope to build. And you, standing at my side. Come, help me build the future.
Okay, let's complete this quest. So, we've been invited to help the Queen build the future.
There was an accident. My brother gave his life to protect us.
Alright, so we can head out.
I don't...
I will soon
We are increasing some of our skills.
Is this really happening?
You will make the funeral.
I don't know what you mean.
Let's head out of here.
You arrived near the end of it.
And then go and see what we get into now. Hope everything is sounding good on the end of your stream that you guys are watching. We always try to keep it tabs on making sure that things are in line and nothing gets carried away. That was one of the puppies getting mad at another puppy. Doesn't happen very often, but sometimes they can get rather vocal. What's that? Is it urn? A lockpick. And elf dinner plate. Okay. At this point, let's visit with our merchant and see what we can
I help
get
you?
rid of. Alright, we don't need that, we don't need that, we don't need that. Let's sort the sets. Basically, anything that doesn't have a trait is not something that is needed, and we shall eliminate those. Sell them off and get a little bit of gold out of the deal. As you can see right now, we're below where we want to be on our gold. I always try to keep everything about 5,000 gold on the characters. So if we talk to the banker, that's where we're going to automatically go back to. And we don't know that one, so that's good. Hindering poison, don't need that. This we do keep because that's ours that we created. And we have a couple of little things here that will be alright. So let's escape and talk to Tyrus so we can get our gold back.
Speak with me a moment.
We took 1,200 gold. That's not bad. Not a bad thing at all. So let's send Tyrus away. Bye. Okay, now let's go back into the inventory and learn that pattern that's right there. We just learned an elf dinner pattern. That's the only thing that we had to do there, wasn't it? Yeah. So how's our armor? We're at 96. Not necessary to repair armor at this point. Now we'll head back out and see what kind of fun we can get into. Have a little bit of music in the background again. So we are done in the orrery and have completed that task. Once we get up here where we can figure out where we're going, we'll check and see where we're at now. Okay, we have completed everything as far as the quests that we were needing to do. We still have a few places to visit. Okay, so that will be our next adventure, is to visit some of our spots that we haven't done yet. Always a good plan. So let's go back to the shrine and see where we're going to go. Some of the places will probably be dungeons that have some sky shards, maybe. I know I don't have all of the sky shards. There is one in there that we'll have to go back in. We will have to return to that dungeon to get that sky shard. I didn't see it before, and as we look, that's the last one we need. Okay, so out of the fire and into the frying pan, we're going to go up here and go start visiting different places we haven't been yet. Goal being to complete all the quests in Grathwood. After Grathwood, we will start taking characters to Grangeshade and doing whatever we need to do there. I got an eyelash eye now. Okay. And as we do that, we will see how things work. Okay, so this guy needs to go over here. Let's stop. No, I don't want to do that yet. I want to come down here and get the water hyacinth. I have two characters that ride bears. One is this gentleman, and another one is the other orc. She is a young lady, and they both ride bears. Kind of fun to watch based upon what you're doing, how they are performing on the bear. If you watch the young lady, her butt seems to bounce on the bear a lot. This guy's a lot stronger in the legs and can keep from being bounced around so much. Okay, there is a treasure chest here from time to time, and I do always like to look because when it's there, Sometimes it's a master chest, sometimes it's just a regular chest, but this is a pretty little node area to harvest several different things. It's intermediate, which is not a bad thing. Intermediate we can deal with. Main thing is always to try to get the most that we can get. And we picked up a Sirebane mace. Don't know what kind of traits it has yet, but we will check that out later. Alright, let's ride on. We're going to be coming up to an orc camp. Let me get this Ruby Ash here. You can't see on your side, but right now I picked 3 up there. It showed you that, but we have 95 Ruby Ashes in our pouch, pack, whatever you want to call it.
Bandit.
It's the,
Not like the others, at least.
Crafting bag
Watch
that you
where you
get.
step. Bandit corpses get a little mushy.
They do. Okay. This is Sharnak Grove Bark Bite. Okay, what happened here?
Bandits running themselves onto our swords. Drove them off for now. Thing is, there are far more bandits than we have swords. With so many afflicted by the curse, we can't hunt them down and kill them in their beds.
Okay. Can't hunt them down and kill them. Well, that sounds pretty good. So, hey, Commander Rick joined in. He is a bot to watch the stream, so kind of nice to have a bot taking and viewing our stream. That means we have to be doing something right when folks like that come around. A curse? What kind of curse?
Magical sickness. Shaman Bogum handles all that. Me, I guard the gate. Know anything about stopping curses? Head inside. Shaman said he needs another set of hands.
I'll speak with Shaman Bogum. Okay, basically the stream we are producing this evening will be uploaded to our YouTube channel for folks to view. Basically, I keep saying basically now, I'm sorry. We're trying to grow our YouTube channel, looking for subscribers to help us grow that. And that's one of our goals. Let's see what more.
Please see Shaman Bogum if you have questions. I don't know you, outsider.
Marama. That's it, Marama. Okay. I found this journal in the bandit camp. It mentions you by name.
What? Me? Let me see that. Malakat's Orichalcum spear? The fire was no accident?
Nobody suspected the fire was deliberate.
Both were known to drink heavily. We thought they had been careless with a lantern. The chief's wives had a reputation for scheming. I tried not to believe it, but to see it on the page...
Are you going to tell the chief?
The loss of my husband's other wives is a recent tragedy. It does our village no good to drag their names through the mud. Please, tell no one what you found.
Okay.
I'll inform my husband eventually, when he's ready.
We're not going to breathe a word of this to anyone, but complete the quest is all we're going to do. Okay. Now we get to go in here. See if we can level. That one's not going to give us anything. Let's see if there's another bookshelf. Yes. That didn't give us anything. Okay, we'll talk to Shaman Bogum.
Yes, I'll have the poultice ready in a moment. Wait, who are you?
I heard you needed some help with a curse.
Curse? No. My bloodkin are loyal to the last, but at times they're thicker than troll dung. It's clearly poison, though how it affected so many is indeed curious. Why do you ask?
Sharnak said you needed help.
Then here, take this list. Everyone who fell ill had 3 similarities. They ate food cooked in the same pot, drank water from the same well, and wore clothes washed in the same stream. Bring a sample from each. We'll find the source of the poison.
Thank you. Are you certain it's poison?
I've dealt with sickness, broken bones, and plague. This is poison, I have no doubt. Symptoms are very similar to bites from the spiders in our tin mine. Thankful none have died. It's damn inconvenient. The bandit attacks are relentless.
Do you think the bandits poisoned your village?
I won't know anything for certain until I get those samples.
Alrighty, goodbye. So, we're gonna go test the water, the food, and the clothing to see where the poison was. Okay, so first thing we'll get a water sample. Now we'll go over. Oh, look at that! A shiny, pretty treasure chest. Intermediate. Not a bad thing. Oh, broke. There. Oops. There we got it. Broke my lock pad. And let's see. We got ranger stuff. Okay, that's not bad. Is that bug moss? No, it's cotton. Alright, we got cotton. Not interested in cotton. Okay, now we're going to check meat. Meat disappeared, but the marker was there. So now the last thing we need to do is to get a sample of the clothing so they can find out if it came from the stream. And we have that. Now we shall head back and talk to the shaman and see what's going on there. Okay, my little bear following me. Now, one thing a lot of people don't know, you can actually name your pets in this game. So if you decide you want to call a pet Boo Boo Bear or whatever you want to call them, you can go off and do that, which is kind of neat. A lot of games you are not able to do that, but in this one you are. I think you can name your mounts if you want.
Have you collected everything on the list?
Here's the samples.
Good. This should only take a few moments.
Goodbye. We're going to wait on him. He's going to check to see.
Clothes are fine. The poison wasn't in the stream. The meat is cooked past the point of edibility, but no poison. If it's not in the well water, we'll need to rethink this. Wait, you smell that?
It smells funny.
That's it. It's in the well water.
Awesome. That means we can do something about this time. Okay.
The poison was in the well water. Even better, I know exactly what kind it is.
You do? Well, what is it?
Spider venom.
Ooh.
Enough to incapacitate, but not kill. Odd. Mingling with water in such a fashion would require a variety of alchemical compounds to dilute the venom.
Are you saying it wasn't an accident?
I'm saying it's odd, that's all. What's important now is the antidote. The venom is common to the spiders infesting our tin mine, but I'll need a concentrated amount.
Can I get the venom for you?
Look for broodmothers. Their venom sacs are potent and durable enough not to pop when you smash the filthy creatures. They hate the light, so you'll need to search the deepest parts of the mine.
Okay, goodbye. A broodmother is a really big spider, monster spider. And she usually is, like you said, in the lowest part of the mine, and usually has a couple of smaller spiders that are her basically minions that get her stuff. So she could be down there, anywhere. So we have to do it. Now I want to get this note. No note. Okay. We'll go through here and head down there. Okay. Now we got to go to their mine. If you remember, they have their own mine. And that's where we're going to go. This is our mine up ahead of us. And he said to find a brood mother. Okay, so we're heading in. Let's try this way. Ooh, spider! Down. Let's go here. Okay. One thing you gotta do with your and I didn't do it here because this is not like a boss we're hunting in a dungeon. When you're using your comp, you want to make sure you run your time down, because if you don't, that person that the monster you're using it on can become immune to your comp, and we don't want that. There's that brood mother. See the two little ones? I don't know if I'm going to have enough strength to do it or not. There we go. We got it. And we just changed back. So we were able to get through that without turning back. Learning. Everything looks good. Let's take it our time. Whoa.
You, outsider!
Never mind.
Bandits rushed the gates and scaled the walls. There's not enough of us to drive them back.
Are you alright?
Broken arm. It's nothing. Stand with us. Drive these bandits into the mud.
Alrighty, goodbye. So we have to go help out. He said they rushed the gate. So, the first time I came through here, I tried to go to the gate, and that is not where they're at. He said they scaled the wall while they destroyed the wall over here and put a big hole in it. So that's where the problem is. And we have a treasure chest that we can take once we get that. And just take our time. I don't know how many of them will be, how many rounds. Okay, that's for another one for 3. Now this is an advanced chest. I don't want to do it again. So. Sorry. I couldn't let that go. Okay, we got a Greaves green pack. Something good to have. Fairly decent set. Ledgerman is still pretty nice. Should have probably waited. You never know. Somebody else could have got my chest that was there. Down. Okay. Alright, we're going to take the venom sacks back to the longhouse and give them to the shaman, so that we can continue on with our things that we need to be doing.
It's a necromancer!
Oh, crap. I'm a fugitive. They won't come here after me. That is the bad part of being a necromancer.
Are the bandits driven off?
Well, we thinned them out. Here's the venom sacks you wanted. You notice I said we. It wasn't me by myself. There was a lot of help there.
Couldn't have repelled the bandits without your help.
Complete the quest.
Someone deliberately poisoned our strongholds well. The sickness began the day of the bandits' first attack. It couldn't have been them, not directly.
What do you want, baby
You should speak with Moramat, one of Chief Dushkal's wives.
Okay. Well, why?
She's tended the chief since he fell ill.
That'll be good.
You've shown you stand with a stronghold. And for
Izzy's
that,
back.
You'll remain welcome.
Izzy Bells.
But if you wish to stop the poisoning,
little Izzy's back. What are you doing, Izzy? You want to see TV? See TV? You want to see TV? Is that it? She likes to watch TV. She's our TV dog. She'll sit for hours and watch TV, won't you? She said, I like TV. TV, you're a friend, huh? She'll lay on the end of the bed and all sorts of stuff to watch it. Lay down. Wait a little bit. I'll take you shortly. She's after me to go out. I'll talk to Marama. Okay, so Marama's the chieftain's wife, Ford's wife. Well, one of the wives. She's not the Ford's wife. I'm not sure which one she is, but she is the one we need to talk to.
You've proven yourself bloodkith to our stronghold. If any here would call you outsider, you are welcome to answer with the back of your hand.
Thank you.
What is it you need?
Shaman Balcam said I should speak with you about the poisoner.
Yes, he convinced me there was never a curse. Know that while Chief Dushko remains ill, I speak on his behalf. I'm his hearthwife, and I say the poisoner must be brought to justice.
Who could it be?
The sickness happened before the first bandit attack. None are missing from the stronghold. The poisoner must be among us. Can't be any of the victims. There are unpleasant symptoms. Very unpleasant.
Okay, there we go. Okay, you're still live, but we are running a 60-second commercial so that we are able to go on with things. Okay, what do you propose?
Speak with the unafflicted. Find out where they were the night before the sickness began. Return to me with their tales, and we can find the lies within them.
Okay, and goodbye. Alright, so we are now disputed, and we should be able to go out here and do what we were trying to do. Okay, so now we have to talk to everybody out here to see what is going on and who is guilty of poisoning the well.
Stronghold survived because of your help. We won't forget this.
Marama asked me to investigate the poisoning of the well.
I wish we were back in the mines, even with all those spiders. At least Moramot is safe in the longhouse.
Okay. Where were you before everyone became ill?
Getting battered by Sharnock. I always end up bruised, but I'm a better warrior for it. I'm sure half the village saw me getting knocked around. You can ask anyone.
You seem nervous. Is there something you aren't telling me?
Nothing. I'm a horrible liar. Everybody knows it. The chief got sick. We have a history, and I don't want Marama to think I poisoned him, alright? It'd be terrible.
What's your problem with the chief? Is it Marama?
That obvious? I mean, no, nothing like that. The chief and I disagreed over the mine's value, but we resolved things. I don't see eye to eye on trade matters, but I'm no traitor to the stronghold, and I'd never do anything to hurt Marama.
Why aren't you affected by the poison?
Seems a week doesn't pass without a spider bite in the mines. Comes with the job. Suppose old bites and dizzy spells kept me safe from the poison. I don't know what else to say.
Okay, we'll say goodbye to you and go talk to your partner in crime that you said you were sparring with out here.
Stop right there! I prefer you don't pay your bounty. Then, the bounty has been paid.
Yeah,
Hurrah.
I should have known. Okay.
Hello, Bloodkid. Heard you gutted some bandits in the attack.
Maroma asked me to investigate the poisoning at the well.
You mean the curse? Sure. I'll help any way I can. It's what I do. Most of our warriors are sick in their beds, or barely able to hold an axe. More bandits for me.
Okay. Where were you before everyone became ill?
Training with Nemorath near the front gate. He opens himself to counterattacks when he lunges. Knew it would hurt him eventually, but he survived the attack. So he'll remember next time. Or not, and he'll die. He should really try to remember.
Well, that's a good thought. Okay. Why didn't the poison affect you?
The curse couldn't poison me. Nothing can. When I find a new bug or beast, I don't just kill it. I eat it to gain its strength. Sometimes you pay for it, but you've never truly conquered something until you buried it in the ground.
Why leave your gates open when bandits attack?
Because bandits are dumb. They think an open gate is a weakness, so they all head for it. But we cut them down before they get inside.
What if they had bows? Couldn't they just shoot you?
They could, but they don't. The ones with bows won't fire their arrows at us, so we stand here as bait for the ones without bows. Then they come, and we make them decorate the cobbles. Told you, bandits are dumb.
Goodbye. Okay, just a couple more, and then we'll be taking a short break to take the puppies out. They want to go, so give me a few seconds here to get these last two questions.
On iron is a beautiful thing to hear, whether in battle or at the forge. But our mine produces tin. Can't keep a good rhythm with tin.
My mama asked me to investigate the poisoning of the well.
Once the chief is back on his feet, I'll be the new forge wife. Then we'll see who gives the orders. Not that you care.
I
Go
don't.
ahead, ask me anything.
Where were you before everyone became ill?
Right here, stoking the forge while my apprentice ran errands for Maramat. Thinks she can take her away, make my work shoddier. Besides, temperature changes can ruin the metal. I didn't have a choice.
What have you done since the attack began?
Shored up defenses, repaired weapons and armor for the few warriors left standing. Haven't you heard the ring of my hammer? Used it on a few bandits, too. Bandit helmets can't take 3 hits. Clang, clang, crunch. Shoddy workmanship.
Those defenses didn't prevent the bandits from getting in.
If I'd wanted to sabotage the stronghold, I could have the walls topple or make shoddy blades that crumble in our warriors'
Well, I guess you could.
Yet the walls stand fast and our weapons strike true.
So,
any other insults you care to toss at me? I have
no, we have one more person to talk to about this, and goodbye to you. This is Rakaza.
Ah, the hero.
Rakaza.
What do you want?
Mormat wanted me to ask and investigate the poisoning of the well.
It's shameful for the raiders to do such a thing. They must have dropped the poison in the well during one of their attacks.
Well, where were you before everyone became ill?
Checking and oiling weapons in the longhouse. Bad for the bandits when they attacked. Still didn't keep them from poisoning the well.
The well was poisoned before the bandits attacked.
If you say so. It's been a blur. Can't even remember when I last slept.
Oh, goodbye. Okay, so we're going to go to the longhouse and talk to one more person, and then talk to the chief's wife in here, Rama. Okay.
The antidote will be ready soon. Then we can get everyone back on their feet.
Okay, my mom asked me to investigate the poisoning of the well.
Wonderful. Good luck to you. Oh, you want to question me?
Yes, sir.
A bit pedantic, but I appreciate a thorough approach.
Hello, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here, and hope you enjoyed the stream. Where were you before everyone became ill?
In the woods, collecting herbs for poultices. It's a good thing, too, after the bandit attacks. I've used nearly all of them.
I'm sorry to hear that you've used all of your poultices. So, can you prove your antidote will be safe?
Look, if I wanted to kill everyone, I would have done it right the first time. That's what troubles me. If the poison was meant to kill, there would have been more venom. Why would the poisoner show restraint?
Good question. Goodbye. Okay, now we'll go over here. Now we're going to crouch right there and take a short break to take the young lady doggies out that need to go. So enjoy the music and we'll be right back. Okay, we're coming back. Hope you guys enjoyed the music while we were gone, and I apologize for being gone. Doggies had to go out. Marama?
What have you learned? Whose tales are false?
Nemroth and Shagnar said they were training by the gates.
I remember that. They were sparring for hours. And the others?
Shaman Bogham said he was collecting herbs for his poultices.
Yes, he complained for weeks about his herbs. I finally told him to stop whining and get what he needed. He returned later with an armload of plants. Who else?
Rakaz checked weapons in the longhouse while Shakol worked the forge alone.
That's strange. I didn't see Rakaz and I was here all that day. Shakul's apprentice is rarely away from her side. Curse that girl. I hope her feelings for Gargak didn't drive her to foolishness.
Garkak? Who is Garkak?
My husband's brother, who challenged him for leadership. Rakaz was upset when Gargak lost. That was nearly a year ago. You have my blessing to confront her. You must know if it was her, and if so, her reasons.
I'll find out why Rakaz lied. Okay, so we're going to head back over by the forge and find out why Rakaz is lying to us. We'll see.
What is it now?
You lied to me. You weren't checking weapons in the longhouse.
Now that I think about it, I checked the weapons the day before. The day everyone got sick, I worked here, in the forge.
Shakul worked the forge by herself that day.
Fine. I'm the one who poisoned the stronghold. But what I did was for the good of my people.
You poisoned them for their own good. That doesn't make any good sense at all, lady.
None of my bloodkin died from the poison. It only made people sick, just as Gargak showed me. His brother isn't fit to rule a privy, let alone our tribe.
Marama wants to speak with you right now.
I'm sure she does. Don't believe everything she's told you. Gargak is no monster, and Chief Dushkul would be nothing without his wives.
Well, let me tell you, you can tell Marama anything you want yourself.
I don't think so.
You're gonna run, I can tell. And the running little booger is gone. So, that is...
What do you want?
Okay, we'll tell Marama what's going on.
Where was Rakaz? Was it her?
Rakaz fled. She was working with Garkak.
What has the fool girl done? Never mind that. Shaman Bogham has almost finished his antidote. Once Reeman's Bluff recovers, our warriors will find these bandits and crack open their skulls.
Complete the quest.
I must remain here and see my husband recovers. If you are willing, you should track down Gargak and put an end to his madness.
Where could Garkak be?
Sharnak said most attacks come from the north. There are some caves, an old mine, and a ruined Imperial tower in that direction. If you find Gargak, do what you must to stop him.
Okay,
You
so
do so with
we
my
have a
husband's
plan.
authority, with my authority.
With her authority. Okay, I'll stop Garkak. Okay, so we're going to go find Garkak and stop him.
You better not be another father.
Alright, let's mount up and ride out through here and find where Garkak is.
Split up! I need aid! Move now!
teach you a lesson. A very, very quick lesson.
Spread out!
Now you. Okay. And here is Gargak.
What do we have here?
I am here on the behalf of the Barkbite Stronghold.
Do you know the Code of Moloch? It's a simple code, but it's the one I live by. Don't steal, so I aim to conquer. Don't kill your kin, and none have died in my attacks. Don't attack without cause, but I have more than enough cause.
Why do you have cause to attack your own people?
When my father passed, I was to become chief by right. But then my little brother challenged me for leadership of the stronghold. 2 schemers put him up to it, as long as he'd make them hunt wife and forge wife. They knew I had no respect for them.
Losing your challenge doesn't excuse you from what you've done.
Not by my brother's skill. His future forge wife insisted we use matched weapons. As we fought, I grew lightheaded. My palms burned and I could barely keep a grip. But I fought on and was about to strike my brother down when my sword shattered.
You believe the blade was sabotaged?
No other explanation. The hunt wife poisoned the hilt, and the forge wife delivered a blade that shattered in its first melee. My brother must have known. Heard they died last month. Some sort of fire. A shame they won't see me take my revenge.
Isn't there a way to avoid further bloodshed?
I don't see how. It's my birthright to rule, and my brother stands in the way.
Why rule over the Barkbite Stronghold? Why not here?
What do you mean? Base my mercenaries out of this tower? It's a central location, certainly. Overlooks a choke point through all corners of the Valenwood. But no, I'm a Reman's Bluff orc. Without a mind to work, I'd be nothing next to my brother.
Marama said there is an Imperial mine nearby.
A played-out Imperial mine, I'd heard. And it's infested with trolls. Clearing them out will be no easy task. I suppose if there's ore in the mine, I could leave my brother to rot in the stronghold. But I need proof.
On second thought, I'd rather just kill you.
So be it.
Tired of him. Not a very nice guy to deal with, so... Well, he is done. He'll be pushing up daisies for a while now. Alright, let's go back and talk to Marama and tell her what happened. Back into the chief's longhouse. Hey, Robin Ho. Rob Ho. What's going on? And Sakul joined. Thank you folks for coming in and visiting. We're glad to have you. Okay, so Marama, let's tell you what's going on.
Is it done? Is Gargak dead?
Yes, but he claimed to be the rightful ruler of Reman's Bluff.
A true leader doesn't poison his own people. Oh, my husband still recovers from the poison, but he wants to thank you personally. You should speak with him before you leave.
Goodbye. We'll speak with the chief now. See what's up.
Well, Rahmat has told me what you've already done for us, Outlander, but I have to ask, is it done? Is Gargak dead?
Yes, Gargak is dead.
I see. I take no pleasure in my brother's death. I know he blamed me for his loss, but to come after his bloodkin in this way is what must be done.
Complete the quest. And with that, we have completed the chief's concern. Okay, so now let's go outside, look at our map and see what's left. We have 3 left. We have the Broken Sail, Greymire, and Carthdar. What is Carthdar? I didn't know what Carthdar is. Everything should be here in viewable area. That's the Broken Sail. And let's see. Journal, see if we have any of these quests. And don't have anything here. So we will need to figure these out then. Let's see if there is a place to travel to. Okay, that is Carthdar. Okay, so, well, I see Carthdar, so we'll jump over there and go visit Carthdar. I don't know what Carthdar is. Anybody knows? Let me know. I cannot remember every quest. Okay, so from here, we're going over to Grathwood. We're going to take a little ride. Sometimes it's not too difficult to remember the quest, but other times it can be a tad. Well, might as well.
Please wait.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm trying to kill these Daedras. Oh, I got a big one now. There you go. Okay, so we'll get this real quick. And then we'll see what this little elf behind me wants. What are you wanting, dear? Adanis?
Thank Ifrit. I wasn't sure I would find anyone out here. My village needs help. The forest has turned against us.
What do you mean? What's going on?
I don't know how else to describe it. Spriggans and Sench just started tearing through our village in numbers. We've had to take refuge in the sacred cave where we hold our religious ceremonies.
Well, what can I do?
Trethane Roland sent me to look for outside help. I don't know what he intends. He said something about a horrible crime. I think he thinks the forest is trying to exact justice for something.
Sounds like
he's
it
in the
could be
sacred cave
possible.
with the others.
Okay, alright, I'll speak with him. So, this is talk to tree. Okay. And I don't know what that is all about. I was trying to get to this area here. Let's see if that will get me to the area where I need to go get started on these guys already. Well, how the heck did that Spriggan come? Not like that. Alright, I've never seen a Spriggan hill like that. But that's okay. Now see, this whole thing is one big huge circle, so we'll go this way. See if we can work our way into it. Okay, one dead cinch deserves another. Okay, we'll move on. I'm not giving you a chance to heal this time. Last time you healed on me and I was in dire trouble here for some reason. Okay, no. Spriggan was attacking. Alright, let's go talk to Tree Thing. See what's up. Okay, let's see.
I can't tell you how glad I am you're here. Something is horribly amiss, and we can't leave this cave without fearing for our lives until it's put right.
Okay, what exactly is happening here? Hello, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Hope you enjoy the stream. We are in Grathwood tonight with Zolog Brokill, trying to finish up his quest line in Grathwood.
Stirring the stench to attack us and driving us into hiding.
Anything we can do to make your stay more comfortable, let us know, but come on in, have a seat by the fire, grab yourself a mug of meat, and let your mind drift off into the wonderful world of Elder Scrolls, where the real world has no concerns or meaning. What could cause that?
Only a gross violation of the Green Pact could cause the forest to attack us in this way. My suspicions were confirmed when we entered this cave. We found the sacred blossom, Sanguine Alendo, cut to its stem. No wonder the forest is angry.
How can we find who is responsible? Who is the responsible party?
The requirements for correcting a violation of the Green Pact are well established. 3 kinds of proof are required for judgment. Witness testimony, physical evidence, and a magical omen. Without all 3, no judgment can be rendered.
Okay. Why haven't you collected these things already?
I've been able to narrow the suspects by talking to the villagers, but to gather more evidence, we'd need to leave this cave. For as long as justice is denied under the Green Pact, the forest will destroy any of us who set foot outside this cave.
I'll find the evidence of the pact breaker.
You have my gratitude.
Okay, so Let's talk to this guy standing over here all by himself. Might be a very good place to start. Cholos.
So Trethane Rollin has you looking into the destruction of the sacred flower. I hope you understand this isn't just about a plant. The Green Pact defines us. Our whole way of life is based on it. I hope you take the investigation seriously.
I'd like to ask you about the accused.
I'm happy to answer any questions you have, but I can tell you already that it was our spinner.
I'd like to hear your thoughts on Gathriel, the spinner's wife.
I won't stand any bad-mouthing of Gathiel. Sure, she's married to that alchemist, but she's nothing like him, rooting around in the dirt for dead leaves. The way she carries herself, her beauty, her refinement.
This guy is in love with her. You can tell that just by listening to him. Alright, and her husband, Spinner Aranus, what about him?
He's an alchemist. He makes unnatural concoctions with plants. He claims to never use anything forbidden, but everyone knows that alchemists need lots of herbs to do
The
their
alchemist
work.
is who he's saying.
To testify
The
against
spinner.
him for bringing this down on us.
And what are your thoughts about Idhoc, the merchant?
That merchant is harmless. He only gets what people ask him to acquire, and I've never seen him harm a leaf. If it weren't for him, we'd be cut off from the rest of the world entirely.
Okay, good thought. Okay, goodbye. Well, we asked this guy, so let's see. Is there anyone else to talk to? I think I found another person we can talk with. Let's see.
So Trethane Rollin wants you to investigate the violation of the Green Pact. I don't see what there is to investigate. The culprit is plain enough, but I'm happy to help.
I'd like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
Ask what you want, but I think it's obvious who did it. That Khajiit has always held our traditions in contempt.
And how do you feel about Spinner Aranus?
Spinner Aranus is our guiding light. He helped heal my cousin when she got sick and has always been a staunch defender of the Green Pact. It's offensive he's even under suspicion.
And what about Gathriel, the spinner's wife?
Gathiel has her moments of ego, but she's a loyal member of this community. We were all praying for her during her recent illness and were thrilled at her recovery. I don't think she's capable of this crime.
Okay, tell me about the merchant, Idhoc.
The night the Green Pact was broken, there was a terrible storm. I was sitting by the window, watching the lightning. That's when I saw that filthy cat sneak off into the woods towards the cave. I will happily testify against him.
Okay, so we have one for the spinner and one for the merchant. Let's see who she says.
I heard you've been made Pact Advocate. Is this true? I want to help in any way I can. The Green Pact is sacred, and the person who broke it must be brought to justice.
Yeah, we'll get to the bottom of this. Do you mind answering a few questions?
Anything to fix this.
Okay. What are your thoughts on the spinner's wife, Gathriel?
A real piece of work. Always scheming, that one is. Spinner's wife or not, I'm sure she's guilty. She's been sick for weeks and just happens to get better the night the pact was broken. I'd testify against her in a heartbeat.
Okay. And how about... do you feel Aranus the spinner is just as bad?
Aranus is a good man. He's the village spinner, so it's his job to pass on the stories of the wood elves and the
So
green.
one against all
I learned about
three.
the Green Pact from
It's
the
like
stories when I
there's
was a
quite a
child.
bit of
You would
bias
never endanger
between the
the
people
village or
toward
break the
different
pact.
ones. Actually, I'd like to hear about your thoughts on Idhoc, the merchant.
Aranak's been in our town for years. Why would he suddenly decide to do this? Besides, the pact is a special bond between the wood elves and the forest. I don't think the forest would react this way if Idhoc were guilty.
Okay, so we have several things going in here. Okay, goodbye. And at this point, we need to go investigate whoops, let me get my map elsewhere, I think. Okay. we're going to go check the spinner's house and other places and see. Okay, so let's head out, and we know where we're going. So, might be a little battle to get some of this done, but we'll make it. Okay, so we're gonna work toward. Oops. Ah, crap. I wasted it. I hate it when I waste it. Waiting to find the pool where we can get back in to the village is the whole thing. You wanna fight? Okay, we can do it. And we'll get them. Alright, the blast bones is kind of like what it says. They run over there and blow up. Check it out. Nice explosion. Alright, here we go. We have several places to check, so just work our way through this mess. See how things go. Okay, that looks pretty good. There. Gotta work. That one's done. Okay, let's go in here and start investigating. 3 things. Let's see. Okay. I don't see anything there. Okay, so let's work into this one. Okay, what's this? Spinners pick up the broken sigil. Okay. We shall investigate this area. Don't see anything here, so we'll head to the 2nd level. Spinner's family house. Okay. Let's look. There is a diary. Gathriel's diary. And plant cuttings. Okay. Okay. Go back down. And I think we should have another visit someplace. Something's not right. I should have had more evidence. Should have been something else. looking for wasn't there. There's gotta be something else we're missing. We have to be missing something. Nothing here. Okay, let's go over here and look. Another chest. Still got to be something else here that I'm missing. I am missing something, definitely. Let's see. Nothing there. What's this? There was something, a book, but I cannot say I'm missing something still. Yeah, I just found it. Stone. You had to attack me when I was trying to pick up the rock, you dirty dog. That was not fair. Okay, let's get these guys again. That is not quite nice when they pick on you. Ooh, we got a lot of stuff in. And me without an ultimate. Let's see what we can do. Trying to pick that rock up. Alright, I have the rock. Now, it's just a matter of getting ourselves back over to where everything happened. Okay, we figured on them, and we got some spriggans right here. Hey, Inhumane.
Thank you for following TTV_TayJackal smiley face.
Hey, TTV Tech Jackal, thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying your stay with us. And it's very much appreciated that you give us a follow, and hope that you will come back and visit with us again. So, as we always say, the motto of Inhumane Shooter Gaming is shoot first, shoot straight, and shoot often, but most of all, don't miss. That is our Inhumane Shooter motto, and we try to do it as much as possible. It's not only shooting, but it's attacking and killing. We do things by the inhumane shooter rules. If it's on the ground, you pick it up. If it's moving, you kill it. So, we enjoy gaming very much and enjoy you guys coming and visiting with us. Hope you enjoy your stay. If there's anything we can do to make your stay more pleasant, let us know. If you are not a member of our Discord channel, go down below, click on the Discord link, and become a member. Or we can do something else here in just a second. As soon as I get rid of these guys, we will give you the Discord link.
Inhumane Shooter Bot.
You can just click on that and become a member of our Discord channel.
Feel free to stop by and visit with us.
All of our current
https://discord.gg/cjazzakuda.
Sorry about that, Inhumane Shooter Bot. I didn't mean to be so rude. All of our current builds are posted on our Discord channel. So some folks like to look at them. Let's see, we're not where we want to be, but we'll fight our way through here. I crossed the creek, the stream, the water in the wrong spot, which is not a good thing. There you go. I'll get some. Yes, be what I wanted. Lorcan Tears. We got 2 of them that time. Lorcan Tears are very, very valuable. The higher level potions get made with Lorcan Tears. Not the poisons, the potions. There are other wonderful things that you can pick up to make your potions with. And we are working on leveling build changes right now. It's one of the reasons as max level characters we don't seem to have everything we need. As the meta changes, let's get this chest open. As the meta changes, we in turn change our builds. And it may have changed since I last did my builds. I'll have to read release notes and look. If it did, we'll be changing builds again. To stay with the meta seems to be a never-ending battle in this game. Okay, now we get to go in here and get somebody sentenced. Okay, let's see.
We stand ready to hear your findings, Advocate. I encourage you to ask the suspects about any evidence you found before making an accusation.
Okay, goodbye. Let's talk to the suspects. Where are they at? I don't know. Got there.
I would never violate the Green Pact. I've lived by it all my life. It is unthinkable.
One of the other villagers said you recovered unnaturally quickly from a severe illness.
I was sick, yes. But my husband and I prayed to Ifrit, and she saw fit to heal me. I suppose to a jealous eye it could look suspicious, but it's not evidence of guilt.
Okay.
On the contrary,
So,
some might say Ifrit has rewarded our faithfulness.
thank you for that
I
information.
would never violate the Green Pact. I've lived by it all my life. It is unthinkable.
This astrology chart shows the sign of the lady was shining brightly the night the pact was broken.
Why, yes, that is my sign, and the sign of several others in this village. Surely it was shining because I was being blessed with good health after a period of such long sickness. I am still thanking the divines for choosing to spare me.
Okay, thank you for that information.
I would never violate the Green Pact. I've lived by it all my life. It is unthinkable.
In your diary, you wrote that you will do anything to recover from your illness.
How dare you?
Well, bite
you
me.
read my most private thoughts and then hold them against me as evidence? Last I heard, thinking was not a crime.
Well, as the advocate, I was told not to leave any stone unturned in my investigation.
So callous. How would you feel if you were dying? Wouldn't you seek a cure?
Well,
Of course
yeah.
I looked for something that would help, but in the end it took faithful prayer and nothing else.
Well, thank you for the information.
I would
So,
never violate the Green Pact.
we are done with her. Let's talk to Spinner.
It's truly terrible what has come upon the village, but I promise I'm not the one responsible. It's my duty as Spinner to teach the children about the Green Pact. But never violate it.
One of your fellow villagers says that as an alchemist, you use illicit plant material.
Alchemy is not a common practice among wood elves, so it's understandable that there's some confusion. The only plant material I've ever used were leaves and flowers that naturally fell to the ground, as per our laws.
Thank you.
It's truly terrible what has come upon the village, but I promise I'm not the one responsible.
What do you
think? My duty as Spinner to teach the children about the Green Pact. I would never violate it.
Okay, what do you think caused your sigil to break like this?
My sigil? It's unfortunate. There was a fierce storm the other night. What's a tangle of dead branches against a gale like that? That's assuming the storm did it. Someone could have easily destroyed my sigil to make me look guilty.
Thank you for the information.
It's truly terrible what has come upon the village, but I promise I'm not the one responsible. It's my duty as Spinner to teach the children about the Green Pact. I would never violate it.
Alright, one last question. How can you possibly defend this cutting of the sacred plant that I found in your alchemist stand?
I know what it looks like, but I didn't cut that plant. I found it in the forest by the dead tree. It was already cut. I thought it was a gift from Ifrit to cure my wife of a wasting sickness. Please, you must believe me.
Thank you for the information.
It's truly terrible what has come upon the village, but I promise I'm not the one.
And goodbye. We're going to talk to
Please, it wasn't me. How could it be me? I am a Khajiit. Only wood elves can break the Green Pact.
How can you explain the charred rock next to your lightning shattered cart?
Yes, there was a storm the other night, and storms bring lightning. What does that prove? I should have chosen a better place to keep my cart, that is all.
Okay, well thank you for the information.
Please, it wasn't me. How could it be me? I am a Khajiit. Only wood elves can break the Green Pact.
I found a book of invoices that says you delivered a stalk of the sacred flower.
And if I did cut the flower, that does not solve the wood elves' problem. The Green Pact is their custom. I got an anonymous order for a flower and I filled it. I did not know the flower was sacred. The one who placed the order is guilty, not me.
Thank you for the information.
Please, it wasn't me. How could it be me? I am a Khajiit. Only wood elves can break the Green Pact.
Well, it don't make any difference, my friend. I have an eyewitness who says you were caught creeping around outside the night the pact was broken.
I was out in the storm trying to clear away fallen branches and protect my cart. For all the good it did.
Thank you for the information.
Please, it wasn't me.
Alright, goodbye. Okay, so we have had a lot of confusing information come to light here. And let's see, what are we going to do now?
We stand ready to hear your findings, Advocate. I encourage you to ask the suspects about any evidence you found before making an accusation.
Okay, I believe I have what I need.
Remember, once you have made an accusation, you must present the supporting evidence as requested.
Alright, I understand and I'm ready to accuse.
If you are truly ready, please name the accused.
Let's go with Gathriel.
You have formally accused Gathiel, the wife of our Spinner, of breaking the Green Pact. Who do you have to stand in testimony against the accused?
I ask Sindar to stand in testimony.
Citizen, please step forth as accuser. Advocate, what physical evidence do you have to present to us?
Gathriel's diary. The intention to acquire Singwan and Andals to cure the illness.
We accept this diary into evidence. Please place it on the table. Please present the final piece of evidence. An omen from the heavens portending the guilt of the accused.
Gathriel's chart, astrology chart showing the recent prominent sign.
We accept this astrology chart into evidence. Please place it on the table.
Good.
Please allow me a moment to review the evidence you have presented.
Well, of course, sir.
After a careful review of the evidence provided to this court, I find the spinner's wife, Gathiel, guilty as charged.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
We have asked much of you in this terrible affair, but I must rely upon you for one final sacred task.
Yes, sir, Tree
Please escort the prisoner to the judgment chamber below.
Okay. Come on.
This isn't real.
No.
This
It
is all
is.
a bad dream.
You cheated life. So now you must give yours. Follow me.
This can't be happening. This can't be happening.
Well, follow me and see. Goodbye. So now she has to go give her life as punishment for doing things against the Green Pact. Okay. Look at all the little ghost Spriggans. Waiting to see her. Okay. The judgment chamber.
I didn't have a choice. It was just one plant. I would have died otherwise.
Ooh, sucking the life out of her. And she is dead. Now, we go back.
It is done.
When you have rules, you must follow those rules. If you do not follow those rules, you pay the consequences as Gathiel did. Gathiel is no more. She is now plant food. Alright, Treethan rolling.
You have done what we could not. You have restored us to the Green Pact. All is right, even if all is not yet well. Thank you.
Gathiel is dead.
Gathiel was the gem of our village. It's still hard to believe, but who could blame her for wanting a cure to her illness? The Green Pact is a harsh burden sometimes. Still, we are grateful to you. You're welcome here anytime.
Thank you. Complete the quest. Okay, so as we complete the quest, we now have one more done. And now we have ranked up a little bit. At this point, we shall look and see. We have a couple more. One is the Greymar and one is the Cave of the Broken Sail. Now, wonder where the Greymar is. Not there. There be the Greymar. Okay, we are going to jump south. And our last two quests in this area are in the south here. I will be doing those offline as it is time that I would normally be quitting. So I want to thank you guys for being with us and tell you have a good day today and a better day tomorrow, and God bless, and we'll see you next time we're on a stream together. Good day, God bless, good evening, and good night, my friends. Take care.